Hej Palle.
Hej Palle. Hej Palle.
So one question I tend to get asked a lot is this one. Why did you stop freestyle? So let me devote this whole vlog to this topic. When I started freestyle over 10 years ago, I did it for the fun of it. I actually never thought I would be able to earn a living from what at the time was only a hobby. As freestyle grew, a bigger audience was attracted, which also meant more jobs and a deeper relationship with freestyle. Suddenly, I was one of the first freestylers to actually make a living of freestyle. By doing so, I also paved the way for others. I traveled the world performing, and I worked with many big names. And lived a somewhat surrealistic life. You know, someone else pretty much paid all my expenses. I didn't even have to cook my own food or buy my own clothes. My big dream was to become the world champion. In 2008, I had my first chance of becoming the world champion after winning the Swedish national championship. I lost my battle against Brazilian freestyler Palle, who back then shattered my dream. In 2010, I felt ready. Becoming world champion was so realistic for me that I could almost touch it.
Of course I'm confident, but anything can happen. You know, you're on stage for 3 minutes and you have to perform. Everybody has got a bad day or just a bad battle.
As soon as I won the Swedish national championship for the second time in a row, I structured a training schedule where I would leave nothing to chance. 6 to 8 hours of freestyling a day and then an additional hour of stretching. I never trained very smart, but I did train hard. Let me show you some clips from my training diary back in 2010.
January 19th, exactly 100 days until hell breaks loose in South Africa. That's when the World Championships of Football Freestyle is gonna be, 2010. And that's where I am gonna be, and I'm gonna battle all of the guys to try to get my title as the world champion. I decided to step it up a level. I'm gonna really start pushing my practice, and I'm gonna try to do at least 6 hours of practicing every single day. It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be rough, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it, but I'm gonna do my best. Because if I don't win in South Africa, then I want to be able to say that I did everything I could. You know, if I lose, I don't want to say, okay, I didn't train enough, I could have done better. I want to try my very best. This is going to work as a training diary for myself, so I can follow my progress. Once a month, I'm going to have an off period for about 3 days, where I just recover and rest. I want to be that champion. And if I, by myself, can change the history, then I want to take this opportunity to do whatever I can to be the champ. I love football freestyle, but when it's killing you, it's not that fun. In my head, up here, it's a fight, it's a mind game. Every day I'm thinking of just quitting, giving up, just going back to regular practice. But then in my heart, you know, I want to be the winner, so I keep fighting myself. Hardcore, intense practice.
My muscles are just so tired. I have 5-6 tricks.
I'm knackered, I'm exhausted. I feel like I'm getting sick, probably because of all the practicing. I should eat, but I just feel like I'm gonna throw up if I eat. It's too hard. I'm tired.
After the group stage, I advanced to the top 16. I was up against Norwegian freestyler Asen. The wind was incredibly strong, but I still felt pretty confident. Asen did a couple of mistakes. I decided to play it safe, as I thought that was gonna be enough to make me go through to the quarterfinals. The judges thought differently, and just like that, my dream was gone. I remember how I was thinking of the battle over and over again. I felt so incredibly angry with myself and my performance. I started to practice even harder. After a couple of weeks after returning from Cape Town, I could actually feel the joy fade away. Didn't feel the feeling of freedom anymore while freestyling. I tried to fight that feeling for some time, but it felt like I couldn't win. I simply didn't enjoy practicing anymore. I thought about it a lot, and my conclusion was always, if I don't enjoy it, I'm not gonna do it. That's what made me lose my passion. I forced myself into doing something I loved way more than I actually wanted to do it, which meant I had to sacrifice other areas in my life. To sum it all up, I took something I loved, something I lived, and I turned that into an obligation, into a regular job where I had to do my hours in order to earn my free time. And it was always the free time I was hunting. It was the free time I was longing for. And this is what actually made me quit as a professional freestyler. I refused to have the same mindset as a regular 9-to-5 job while freestyling. It should be fun, it should be joy, it should be passion, it should be freedom. So there you have it. I tried to sum it up for you. If you have any questions, drop me a comment down below and I will answer it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching.